most effective training protocols for increasing muscle mass utilize non-linear periodization, which basically you're incorporating strength training with hypertrophy training. A lot of kind of what I talked about with my power hypertrophy training. That's just one form of non-linear periodization. But basically, there's essentially three different ways to resistance train. There's hypertrophy training, there's strength training, and there's power training. Power being, a little bit lighter weights, but moving the weight very fast, so doing explosive movements. And what they find is you never maximize, regardless of what your goal is, strength, power, hypertrophy, you never maximize any one of those three without doing all three. So even if I want to be the best power lifter possible, I still need to do some hypertrophy and power work. If I want to be the fastest sprinter possible, I still need to do some hypertrophy and strength work. And so if I want to be the best bodybuilder possible, build the most muscle possible, I still need to do strength and power. The difference is how you switch your priorities. So whereas maybe you do, if you really wanted to be a power lifter, you're doing 3 strength sessions to every, 1 hypertrophy and 1 power session. Or if you're a sprinter, you're doing, a bunch of power sessions and you have a hypertrophy or a strength session, every other week, something like that. Or if you're trying to be a bodybuilder, you do, 2 sessions for every 1 strength session for hypertrophy. So you just change your emphasis depending on what you want to do. But by utilizing all 3 of those, it prevents you from stagnating so quickly compared to where if you're just doing pure hypertrophy training, everybody knows this, you hit a wall. When you're just doing the same rep scheme over and over, same loading scheme over and over, you hit a wall and it becomes very hard to get over that if you don't incorporate, differences in volume or differences in loading. So, really, examining there's really no substitute for trial and error as well, but really examining how you can incorporate all 3 of those aspects of training into your training to get the most out of it. There's a lot of guys that do IIFYM, they've gotten so